habits change. You're in a relationship with suddenly she won't let you look at her phone. Or he starts working out a lot more than he usually does and losing weight. And, he starts wearing cologne more. And you're like, I've been with you for 15 years. And she starts showing up a little later, hanging out with girlfriends, she says a little more. You know when affairs happen because we're all creatures of habit. We're all creatures of habit. And when people's habits change, your partner, you should be suspicious. Keep your eye out, right? So in the last 20 years, the most meticulously planned, obsessive, detailed franchise, always ahead of the league, never behind it, has been New England. Suddenly, they have no plan at quarterback. According to a report, they had no interest in Carson Wentz. Okay, so Matt Stafford said no. Goff, no. Wentz, no. So we all kind of thought New England. Brady leaves. COVID year. They're going to rebuild. They're going to get their cap space. They're going to get picks. They have no plan. So they have no quarterback. They have no tight end. No functional number 1 or 2 receiver. No great pass rusher. Secondary deteriorating. No star running back. They have a good O-line. That position they've drafted well. But they won games one way last year. This is it. Bill confused young quarterbacks. 5 of their 7 wins were against young quarterbacks that Bill confused. Darnold twice, Justin Herbert, Lamar Jackson, and Kyler Murray. That's what Bill does. Is Robert Kraft at least a little concerned about a coach who has a history of being petty and holding grudges, still pissed he had to get rid of Garoppolo? Is he a little concerned that of the 6 defensive coaches for the Patriots, 3 are Bill or his kids? They've got no plan at the most vital positions. The worst weapons in the league, in a league that's becoming more weapons-centric. You're not going to beat Kansas City with no weapons. You're not going to beat the Colts with no weapons. You're not going to beat the Rams and the Seahawks and the Packers with no weapons. What's going on? I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm not. But if I'm Robert Kraft, and I know a coach who was ticked off when Garoppolo got moved, that's the only time Kraft has gone over Belichick's head. Just think about this. If Belichick tomorrow, they don't even have their GM anymore. Nick Casario left. If Belichick left tomorrow, the defensive staff gone, Flores gone, Belichick gone, kids gone. No quarterback, no weapons. I'm not going to go X-Files here, maybe a little, but it is weird. I'm not going to say sabotage. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying somebody give me an answer here. They have no plan at quarterback in a quarterback league. They have the worst weapons in the league. Belichick now has more power. It's he and his kids on the defensive staff. They've got no plan. Something is just off. And I don't know what it is, and I'm not claiming to know. But I just want it known, if something crazy happens and Belichick retires, Uncle Colin, who hates conspiracy theories, at least threw a little something out there. I don't know what's going on, but it doesn't feel right. The temperature in the room is off. Something is not right. Hour 2 next. From scrimmage, that's a lot of yards. All right, so now it's off season for a running back, and running backs, you guys get hit, and it's hard. So what do you do in February and March, Dalvin? What do? You chill? You hang out? Where are you? Do you just take time off and let your body rest?
Yeah, I'm down in Florida right now. I spend a lot of time with my family. I take care of my body. It'd be a long season, so like you said. And just the little things that people don't think we do, we do it. I don't get right back into workouts. I give my body a little rest, and then once I get going, I'm going.
You know, we were just talking about how committed Brady, Russell Wilson, LeBron, like they're gifted athletes, but they spend 7 figures a year on their bodies, which when you're great, you should. It's your body. Do you do stuff above and beyond? Because you probably play, along with linebacker, running back's the most physical position in the NFL. Do you do extra stuff? Your diet, your off season, your daily workout?
Yeah, I think being committed to this sport is the most ultimate goal that goes past average athlete's head, man. You know, just being around a lot of veteran guys that put me in position to, you know, do Pilates, that took my game to another level, to start my routines, to lift weights, and to do stuff like that. You know, you got to do the extra, man. You know, those guys putting that much money into their body. You know, everybody's different. Those guys, you know, playing at an elite level, and I think, you know, everybody don't need to put that much money into their body. Some guys just need to do that. And I think with me, just sticking to my basic routine, you know, just lifting weights, getting faster, getting stronger, you know, I take my game to the next level.
You ran for almost 5. You were a great high school back. Then you ran for almost 4,700 yards at Florida State. You're a workhorse with the Minnesota Vikings. Do you worry at all, Dalvin, because you carry the ball and you're such an important part of your offense? Do you worry? I mean, you just got a contract, so you got a lot of juice. You got your money. You're good. But do you worry about your workload being so heavy that it could shorten your career? Is that something you think about as a running back?
Yeah, as a running back, you know, they paint a picture for us regardless. You know, they shorten our span. You know, before you even get to football, they tell you, you know, you got 3 years to play in the football league.
Right.
4 years. But, you know, a guy like me, you know, that put in so much work and that love the game and that's so committed to it, you know, I feel like I'll play forever. I feel like, you know, just being realistic, you know, like I know a running back, you know, take hits and do all that, but you know, I put in a lot of work and I trust my preparation. I trust the people that I put in place to get me ready to play, and you know, each and every year I think my game's gonna evolve to be something special.
Yeah, I mean, you're an interesting back because you do everything well. You guys draft, you let go of Stephon Diggs, who's an unbelievable talent, but you go then draft Justin Jefferson, who is filthy good. How long did it take you to figure out, maybe it was your first couple practices, that you looked at this kid from LSU and said, oh my God, how long did it take you to realize you had an emerging superstar at wide receiver?
It took a conversation, to be honest. I talked to JJ. You know, just talking to him, he was a kid that looked above, you know, just the game. You know, it's squarely about, you know, how you carry yourself, you know, what he stands for, who he is, and like you see right now, he's doing the gritty, and you know, that's something he brought to the game. You know, just being who he is, and I think, you know, JJ just, his ceiling is so high. If he, you know, just keep being who he is and keep working hard, you know, I think he could be one of the best in the game.
You guys are a well-run organization. I like your coach. You have a competent quarterback. I was shocked. In fact, you were the team I missed on last year. I had you as a playoff team. It didn't work. Explain what happened in the room. When did you know this year was not going to be special? What happened to the Vikings? Because it's not a lack of talent.
Well, what happened to the Vikings in 2020 was, I think, you know, us starting the season, we didn't adjust to the new life of, you know, what today's society is. You know, we came out flat some games. We didn't get ready. Like if you look at the Vikings, some games we just didn't come out ready to play. And I think that's just due to us not having the fans and not having the people that, no excuse, we still NFL players. We still got to go produce and play the game. And I think that's what we started to adjust to during the season. But I think it was just too late. We just didn't get our groove. We just didn't get that continuity that we needed. And we had a lot of guys hurt. But I think this year coming up for us is going to be a big year for the Vikings.
All right, finally, you're going to be you are the owner There's a new league called the Fan Controlled Football League, and you're the owner of the Zappers, Johnny Manziel's team. Okay, so first of all, I saw something on Twitter about this 3 days ago. What is this league?